This is how Judd for Boxing Social. We're in Leeds for the open workout of Josh Warrington versus Luis Alberto Lopez. Delighted to be joined by Hopey Price. He just hijacked his own coach's interview with Matt Lennon, I just had.
No, I just had to. I needed my gloves taken off, so I thought I'll bob in and give him a bit of stick.
How are you, Anna? You all good?
Yeah, all good, you know. Happy to be home, you know, not too much travelling about. I'm here in my own town, so bit of an easy week for me.
Bit of an easy week, but a measured performance last time out. You know, how do you assess your performance looking back?
You know, I had a lot of things go on leading up to that fight. Losing my two best mates and things like that, but you know what? I've always been on the job, you know, so a tough opponent, you know, 116, only lost 2 fights and never been stopped, so like you say, to break him down as I did, I had him hurt a few times. Well measured performance, you know, just exactly what I needed, so put me in good stead for this one.
Yeah, it's exactly what you needed. Good 8 rounds as well. We got to see a lot more of you. You know, I love the way you cock your backhand just out there. You know, you're so spiteful the way you throw that punch. So I think it was good to get the fans to see more of you those 8 rounds.
That was it, you know. I think the other 2 fights before it, they sort of went early, you know. First 1 or 2 rounds I hit him and that was it done. And obviously we all like the knockout, but it's a bit more for the fans to see that when you're stepping into these big title fights and in years to come world title fights, it's a longer duration and the longer round suits me, you know. I get to take my time and break people down, and that's what I like to do, so definitely good for me.
It was an important performance for many reasons like you just had, but how hard was it to get in the ring after obviously what happened with your mates and the rest of it?
It was hard, you know, it was tough, but it's just one of them things, you know. It's life and you get on and deal with it, and if anything, back then it was a bit like I was still a bit down, but now it only spurs me on, you know. I think like I've got more of a reason to do this now, and more of a reason to bring these belts and keep bringing these big nights to Leeds, you know. Warrington's here. This may be his last one in Leeds before he goes to America or where else, and I believe if there's anyone else what's only going to do it, it's only going to be me, so I've got to carry the flag for Leeds boxing.
It's going to be an odd one, isn't it? We've got the England game sort of halfway through the event. I don't know what happens if it goes to extra time. You've read my mind. I don't know what happens then, but fighting at like midway in the afternoon, there's not much of a difference for you as being an established amateur like yourself.
You know, it's not too bad. I think most of the time, if you're sparring in the gym or whatever, you're sparring through the day. For me, I just want to fight. I love to fight. So sometimes when I'm on at 8, 9 o'clock and I've got to wait all day, I'm sitting in the hotel room like this. I just can't wait to fight. So for me, get it over and done with, flatten him and watch the football.
How do you flex on this year's though?
Ups and downs, been good, I think. But my performance-wise has been very good. Obviously, I had a little back injury earlier on in the year, so it put me out for a few months, which some things just can't be helped. But as far as performances are concerned, everyone has been put in front of me. I've beaten with ease, and I don't think I've lost a round, so going to keep it that way Saturday night. That
Bantamweight division's absolutely stacked though. You know, another fight that's going on in the weekend is Paul Butler versus INOUE. Just a thought on that fight, mate.
It's a massive fight, you know. Paul Butler's been there, he's done it, he's been world champion, but I think he's a monster, that INOUE, isn't he? He is a monster, and I can only see INOUE winning, to be honest with you. I think his power is ridiculous at these lighter weights, and I would like to see him come and fight outside of Japan now, not just fight at home and have it all his own way, so let's see what happens.
It's going to be interesting when you eventually get up to those world levels. It's going to be interesting to see who's in those positions.
Exactly, there's a lot of good Mexicans and Japanese and all them sort of fighters around about these low weights, and they're normally the strong points. If you look, I think there's that Uzbekistani Ahmed Aliyev, he's a few weight world champion. Steph Fulton, the America, they're all good fighters. So it's definitely an exciting few years when I do get up there.
Let's have a look to 2023 though. You know, is it a couple of more fights than a British title or European? What are we looking at?
Definitely after this fight here, I'll be looking towards the domestic titles. You know, 2023, I'm coming for all them belts. You know, whatever's out there, whoever's the champions, I'm coming for all of them.